Youngistaan is a Bollywood film directed by Syed Ahmad Afzal released on March 28, 2014. It stars Jackky Bhagnani, Neha Sharma, Farooq Sheikh, Deepankar and Kayoze Irani in lead roles. It is a remake of the blockbuster hit Telugu film Leader. The film is a love story set against the backdrop of Indian politics. Sheikh's performance as Akbar Patel was notably praised. Plot: Youngistaan is a love story set in the backdrop of Indian politics. It is the story of Abhimanyu Kaur and the love of his life, Anwika Chauhan. Abhimanyu Kaur, a young boy living an ordinary life in Japan, finds himself in the political spotlight due to the sudden death of his father, the Prime Minister of India. Travel with Abhimanyu, as he struggles to balance his complicated personal relationships with the political resistance against him from within his own party. Being a public figure, by reluctantly accepting to represent the governing party, much against his own wishes and at the cost of his private life, is a double-edged sword that Abhimanyu must walk on. Thought of as an amateur and incapable of handling the issues at large by one and all, the film closes as a victorious Abhimanyu changes the course of events and turns the tide his way, through his hard work, honestly, and above all, a political legacy, a sharp, leading mind that not everyone inherits. Cast: Jackky Bhagnani as Abhimanyu Kaur Abhi, Neha Sharma as Anwika Chauhan, Farooq Sheikh as Akbar Uncle, Boman Irani as Dashrat Kaur, Deepankar as Shivadip Ganguly popularly known as Subodar, Kayoze Irani as Ajay Doshi. Production and promotion: while the first schedule of the film took place in Indore, Lucknow and overseas, the second schedule was held at the Taj Mahal in Agra, where a campaign titled Youngistaan Go Youngistaan was launched. The first trailer of Youngistaan was unveiled at a suburban multiplex in Mumbai on February 1, 2014. Critical reception: Shubha Shetty Saha of Midday gave the film 2.5 out of 5 stars, reviewing, while the film has a very interesting premise, it is totally diluted by lazy scriptwriting and sketchy direction. Shubhra Gupta of the Indian Express awarded the film 2 out of 5 stars, summarizing the film, despite its efforts, becomes muddled and dull. Anupama Chopra of Hindustan Times rated the film 1 out of 5 stars, summing up the review by saying Youngistaan is brain-dead and insufferable. Paloma Sharma of Rediff.com rated the film 1 out of 5 stars, saying Youngistaan neither says something new nor does it reinforce time-tested wisdom in a way that you actually want to pay attention to it. Though film critics and box office collection fails to make this a successful movie, but still movie has received appreciation from people for its simple plot and beautiful execution. The movie is based on politics but does not stick to conventional political action thriller or drama movie genre, rather it is based on a hypothetical perception of a country being governed by a young, energetic and dynamic leader who is very down to earth and does not have any grey shades. This movie is not for people who ignore the power of imagination by backing a practical, realistic thought. For they don't know that words like impossible, unrealistic and practical are for those who don't have an imagination. Box office: the film opened to a low occupancy of 5 to 10% on the first day of its release across 1,000 theatres in India with the other two releases of the day, Dishkion and Oteri. According to exhibitor Rajesh Thadani, Youngistaan raked in Rs4 crore during the first weekend. On its first Monday, the film saw a sharp decline in its gross collection, earning in the range of 75 lakhs, thus taking the film unregistered trademark's domestic total up to a cumulative of 4.80 crores at the box office. Sequel: the makers have announced a sequel to the film titled Youngistaan 2, which would narrate the story after Jackky Bhagnani unregistered trademark's character becomes Prime Minister. References: external links: Youngistaan at the Internet Movie Database.